Hello! Welcome to the Artificial Fluency Podcast. I'm Mia, and I'm so happy you're here today for this special 1-hour episode all about hobbies and free time activities. Today, we're going to learn lots of new words about what people do when they're not working or studying. Hobbies are activities we do for fun. Everyone needs hobbies because they help us relax, learn new things, and enjoy life. Free time is the time when you can choose what to do. You're not at work, you're not at school, and you don't have other responsibilities. This is your time to do things you love. In this long episode, we will learn hobby vocabulary, talk about indoor and outdoor activities, learn how to describe what you like to do, and practice conversations about hobbies. We'll also learn about different types of hobbies, like sports, creative activities, and collecting things. Are you ready to learn about hobbies and free time? Great! Let's start this fun journey together. First, let's learn what a hobby is. A hobby is an activity you do regularly in your free time because you enjoy it. People have hobbies to relax, have fun, learn new skills, or meet other people. Some people have just one hobby. Other people have many hobbies. Both are perfectly fine. What's important is that you enjoy what you do. Let me tell you about some of my hobbies. I love reading books, especially mystery stories. I also enjoy cooking new recipes on weekends. And I like taking photos when I travel to new places. These activities make me happy and help me relax after work. Now, let's learn some basic hobby vocabulary. I'll say each word slowly, and you can repeat after me. Ready? Reading. Looking at books, magazines, or newspapers. Cooking. Making food. Gardening. Growing plants and flowers. Painting. Making pictures with paint and brushes. Drawing. Making pictures with pencils, pens, or crayons. Swimming. Moving through water for exercise or fun. Walking. Moving on foot, usually for exercise or pleasure. Dancing. Moving your body to music. Singing. Making music with your voice. Playing games. Doing fun activities with rules. Great job! These are some very common hobbies that many people enjoy. Now, let's learn about different types of hobbies. There are many ways to group hobbies. Today, we'll learn about indoor hobbies and outdoor hobbies. Indoor hobbies are activities you do inside your house or building. These are perfect when the weather is bad or when you want to stay home and relax. Popular indoor hobbies include reading books, magazines, or newspapers, watching movies or TV shows, playing video games or computer games, cooking or baking, drawing or painting, knitting or sewing, playing musical instruments, doing puzzles, writing in a journal or diary, learning a new language, like English. Let's practice talking about indoor hobbies. I love reading mystery books in my free time. My favorite indoor hobby is cooking Italian food. When it rains, I like to paint pictures of flowers. Every evening, I play piano for 30 minutes. These are all great examples of indoor hobbies. Now let's learn about creative hobbies. These are activities where you make something new or express yourself artistically. Creative hobbies are very satisfying because you create something with your own hands. Art and craft hobbies include painting with watercolors, oils, or acrylic paints, drawing with pencils, charcoal, or pens, sculpting with clay or other materials, making jewelry with beads, wire, or precious metals, knitting sweaters, scarves, or blankets, sewing clothes or quilts, woodworking, making furniture or decorations from wood, pottery, making bowls, cups, and vases from clay. Music hobbies include playing instruments like piano, guitar, violin, or drums, singing in a choir or just for fun, writing songs or composing music, learning to read music. Writing hobbies include writing stories, poems, or novels, keeping a diary or journal, writing blogs about your interests, Writing letters to friends and family. Let's practice talking about creative hobbies. I'm learning to play guitar. I practice every day. My grandmother taught me how to knit when I was 10. I write short stories about my dreams. Painting landscapes is very relaxing for me. Creative hobbies help you express yourself and make beautiful things. Let's talk about collecting as a hobby. Many people enjoy collecting different objects. Collecting means gathering and keeping similar items because you find them interesting or beautiful. Popular things to collect include stamps from different countries, coins, especially old or foreign ones, books, especially first editions or favorite authors, postcards from different places, seashells from beaches you visit, rocks and minerals, action figures or dolls, trading cards from sports or games, vintage items like old bottles or toys, plants, especially rare or unusual varieties. Some people collect expensive items, but you can also collect simple, inexpensive things. What matters is that you enjoy finding and learning about your collection. Benefits of collecting. It's educational. You learn about history, geography, or science. It's social. You can meet other collectors. It's exciting. Finding a new item for your collection feels great. It's organized. Arranging and caring for your collection is satisfying. Let's practice talking about collecting. I collect stamps from countries I want to visit. My coin collection has money from 20 different countries. She collects vintage teacups from antique stores. His rock collection includes stones from every state he's visited. Collecting is a hobby that can last your whole life. Now let's learn how to talk about frequency, how often you do your hobbies. This is very important because it helps people understand how much you enjoy different activities. Frequency words. Always, 100% of the time. Usually, about 80% of the time. Often, about 70% of the time. Sometimes, about 50% of the time. Rarely, about 20% of the time. Never, 0% of the time. Time expressions. Every day, every weekend, once a week, twice a week, 3 times a month, once a month, during summer vacation, on holidays. Let's practice using frequency words and time expressions. I always read before bed. I usually go swimming on weekends. I often paint when I'm feeling creative. I sometimes play chess with my grandfather. I rarely have time for gardening during work weeks. I never get tired of listening to music. I go hiking once a week. I practice piano every day for 30 minutes. I visit art museums twice a month. I only go camping during summer vacation. These expressions help you describe your hobby habits clearly. Let's learn how to express preferences about hobbies. Everyone likes different activities, and that's what makes life interesting. Ways to express what you like. I love. I really enjoy. I like. I'm interested in. I'm passionate about. My favorite hobby is. Ways to express what you don't like. I don't like. I'm not interested in. I don't enjoy. I'm not good at. I find it boring. It's not for me. Ways to express neutral feelings. It's okay. I don't mind. It's not bad. I could try it. Let's practice expressing preferences. I love gardening because I enjoy working with plants. I really enjoy reading mystery novels before bed. I'm passionate about photography and take pictures everywhere I go. I don't like fishing because I don't have patience to wait. Running is not for me because I prefer indoor activities. Playing chess is okay, but I prefer more active games. Expressing preferences helps people understand your personality and interests. Now, let's learn how to ask questions about hobbies. These questions are perfect for getting to know new people and starting conversations. Basic hobby questions. What do you like to do in your free time? Do you have any hobbies? What's your favorite hobby? What do you do for fun? How do you relax after work? More specific questions. How long have you been doing that? How did you get started with that hobby? What do you like most about it? Do you do it alone or with other people? Where do you usually do that activity? How often do you practice? Is it expensive to get started? Follow-up questions. That sounds interesting. Tell me more. What's the most challenging part? Have you ever taught anyone else? Do you compete or just do it for fun? What equipment do you need? Let's practice asking and answering hobby questions. What do you like to do in your free time? I love painting landscapes. I usually paint in the park on Sunday mornings. How long have you been painting? I started 3 years ago when I took a class at the community center. What do you like most about painting? I love how relaxing it is, and I enjoy creating something beautiful. These questions help you learn about other people and share your own interests. Let's practice a complete conversation about hobbies. I'll show you how two people might talk about their free time activities. Person A. Hi, I'm new to the neighborhood. What do people like to do around here for fun? Welcome! There's lots to do. I personally love hiking. There are beautiful trails in the hills just outside town. That sounds great. I've never been hiking before. Is it difficult? Not at all. You can start with easy trails and work your way up. What kinds of things do you enjoy doing? I'm really into photography. I love taking pictures of interesting buildings and street art. Perfect! The hiking trails have amazing views that would be great for photography. You could combine both hobbies. What a wonderful idea! Could you recommend a good trail for beginners? Absolutely! Miller's Trail is perfect for starting. It's only 2 miles and has incredible city views at the top. Thank you so much. Would you like to go hiking together sometime? I could take some photos while we walk. I'd love that. How about Saturday morning? We could meet at 8 a.m. when the light is best for photos. Perfect. I'm excited to try something new and maybe make a new friends too. This conversation shows how talking about hobbies can help people connect and even plan activities together. Now, let's learn about seasonal hobbies, activities that people do during different times of the year. The weather and seasons affect what hobbies we can enjoy. Spring hobbies, March, April, May. Gardening, planting new flowers and vegetables. Hiking, enjoying mild weather and blooming flowers. Bird watching, many birds return in spring. Cleaning and organizing your house, spring cleaning. Photography of flowers and nature waking up. Summer hobbies, June, July, August. Swimming in pools, lakes, or oceans. Camping and sleeping under the stars. Barbecuing and cooking outdoors. Playing outdoor sports like tennis or soccer. Going to outdoor concerts and festivals. Having picnics in parks. Fall-autumn hobbies, September, October, November. Collecting colorful leaves. Apple picking at orchards. Hiking to see autumn colors. Preparing for winter by preserving food. Taking photos of beautiful fall scenery. Winter hobbies, December, January, February. Skiing and snowboarding. Ice skating. Building snowmen and having snowball fights. Reading by a warm fireplace. Knitting warm clothes. Cooking hearty soups and stews. Let's practice talking about seasonal hobbies. I love gardening in spring when the weather gets warm. Summer is perfect for swimming and outdoor barbecues. Fall hiking is beautiful because of all the colorful leaves. Winter evenings are great for reading and knitting. Seasonal hobbies help you enjoy each time of year in special ways. Let's talk about learning new hobbies. Sometimes you want to try something different or develop a new skill. Learning a new hobby can be exciting and challenging. Steps to start a new hobby. Choose something that interests you. Research basic information about the activity. Find out what equipment or supplies you need. Start with beginner classes or simple projects. Practice regularly to improve your skills. Join groups or clubs to meet other people with the same interest. Be patient with yourself as you learn. Places to learn new hobbies. Community centers often have classes. Local colleges have continuing education programs. Libraries sometimes offer workshops. YouTube has free tutorial videos. Hobby stores often provide beginner lessons. Friends and family can teach you their hobbies. Ways to say you want to learn something new. I'd like to. I'm interested in learning. I want to get into. I'm thinking about. I've always wanted to learn. Examples. I'd like to try pottery making. I'm interested in learning how to play guitar. I want to get into birdwatching. I'm thinking about starting a vegetable garden. I've always wanted to learn how to dance. Learning new hobbies keeps life interesting and helps you grow as a person. Now, let's learn about hobby equipment and supplies. Different hobbies need different tools and materials. For art hobbies, you might need paintbrushes and paints for painting, pencils and paper for drawing, canvas for painting, easel to hold your artwork, clay for sculpting. For music hobbies, you might need musical instruments like guitar, piano, or violin, sheet music to read, music stand to hold your music, metronome to keep time. For sports hobbies, you might need appropriate shoes for running, hiking, or playing sports, sports equipment like tennis rackets, golf clubs, or basketballs, protective gear like helmets or knee pads, comfortable clothing for exercise. For gardening hobbies, you might need seeds or small plants, garden tools like shovels, rakes, and watering cans, pots for indoor plants, fertilizer to help plants grow. For reading hobbies, you might need books, magazines, or newspapers, good lighting for reading, comfortable chair, bookmarks to save your place. Important things to remember about hobby equipment. You don't need expensive equipment when you start. Borrow or rent equipment first to see if you like the hobby. Buy basic supplies first, then upgrade as you improve. Take care of your equipment so it lasts longer. Let's practice talking about hobby equipment. I need new running shoes for my jogging hobby. My painting hobby requires brushes, paints, and canvas. To start gardening, I bought seeds, a watering can, and some small pots. Having the right equipment makes hobbies more enjoyable. Let's talk about the benefits of having hobbies. Hobbies are not just fun, they're also very good for your health and happiness. Physical benefits. Many hobbies provide exercise and keep you healthy. Outdoor hobbies give you fresh air and vitamin D from sunshine. Active hobbies improve your strength and coordination. Even quiet hobbies like knitting can improve hand coordination. Mental benefits. Hobbies reduce stress and help you relax. Learning new skills keeps your brain active and healthy. Creative hobbies let you express your feelings and ideas. Focusing on hobbies helps you forget about work problems. Social benefits. Many hobbies connect you with other people who share your interests. Hobby clubs and groups help you make new friends. Sharing your hobby skills with others feels good. Learning hobbies from friends and family strengthens relationships. Personal benefits. Hobbies give you a sense of accomplishment when you improve. Creating something with your hands builds confidence. Hobbies help you discover new talents and interests. Having hobbies makes you more interesting to talk to. Economic benefits. Some hobbies can save you money, like cooking or gardening. Hobby skills might lead to part-time work or business opportunities. Making things yourself can be cheaper than buying them. Some hobbies can become valuable collections. Let's practice talking about hobby benefits. Gardening gives me exercise and fresh vegetables for my family. Playing piano helps me relax after stressful days at work. My photography club has introduced me to many wonderful people. Learning to cook has saved me money and improved my health. Hobbies make life richer and more enjoyable in many ways. Let's practice talking about hobby benefits. Now let's learn about balancing hobbies with other responsibilities. Everyone has work, family, and other duties, so it's important to find time for fun activities too. Time management tips for hobbies. Schedule hobby time just like you schedule work or appointments. Start with small amounts of time. Even 15 minutes is better than nothing. Combine hobbies with other activities when possible. Use weekends and evenings for longer hobby sessions. Include family members in your hobbies when appropriate. Making time for hobbies. Wake up 30 minutes earlier to read or exercise. Use lunch breaks for quick hobby activities. Do hobbies while watching TV, like knitting or drawing. Take hobby supplies with you when traveling. Plan hobby activities as rewards for completing work tasks. Common challenges and solutions. I don't have time. Start with just 10 minutes a day. I'm too tired. choose relaxing hobbies for busy periods. It's too expensive. Find free or low-cost hobby alternatives. I don't have space. Look for hobbies that don't need much room. I'm not good at it. Remember that everyone starts as a beginner. Ways to talk about balancing hobbies and responsibilities. I try to read for 20 minutes before bed every night. I garden on weekends when I have more free time. I take my sketchbook to work and draw during lunch breaks. My family and I go hiking together on Sunday mornings. Remember, hobbies should add joy to your life, not stress. Find what works for your schedule. Let's learn about sharing your hobbies with others. Sharing what you love makes hobbies even more enjoyable. Ways to share your hobbies. Teach friends or family members your hobby skills. Join clubs or groups with people who have similar interests. Attend hobby-related events like craft fairs or sports games. Share photos of your hobby projects on social media. Give handmade gifts from your creative hobbies. Benefits of sharing hobbies. You make new friends who understand your interests. Teaching others helps you improve your own skills. Group activities are often more fun than doing things alone. Other people can give you new ideas and techniques. Sharing creates a sense of community and belonging. Hobby communities to join. Local clubs that meet in person. Online forums and groups. Classes at community centers or colleges. Volunteer organizations related to your interests. Competitions or exhibitions for your hobby. How to find hobby communities. Search online for your hobby clubs near me. Ask at hobby stores about local groups. Check community center and library bulletin boards. Ask friends if they know anyone with similar interests. Look for hobby-related events on social media. Let's practice talking about sharing hobbies. I joined a photography club to learn from other photographers. My knitting circle meets every Thursday evening at the library. I love teaching my nieces how to paint watercolors. Our family cooking club tries recipes from different countries each month. Sharing hobbies creates connections and makes activities even more meaningful. Now, let's talk about hobbies and technology. Modern technology has changed how we enjoy many traditional hobbies and created completely new ones. Technology in traditional hobbies. Photography is now mostly digital instead of film. You can read books on tablets and e-readers. Music can be learned using apps and online videos. Gardening apps help identify plants and track watering schedules. Recipe apps make cooking easier with step-by-step instructions. New technology-based hobbies. Video gaming on computers, phones, and gaming consoles. Creating videos and sharing them online. Building and programming robots. 3D printing to create objects and art. Virtual reality experiences. Drone flying and aerial photography. Podcast creation and audio editing. Online hobby communities. YouTube channels for learning almost any hobby. Instagram for sharing hobby photos and inspiration. Facebook groups for connecting with other hobbyists. Pinterest for collecting hobby ideas and tutorials. Discord servers for real-time chat about shared interests. Benefits of technology in hobbies. Learn new skills faster with online tutorials. Connect with people worldwide who share your interests. Access to more hobby resources and information. Ability to document and share your progress. Convenience of practicing hobbies anywhere. Potential downsides. Too much screen time can be unhealthy. Online information might not always be accurate. Technology can be expensive. Some people prefer traditional, non-digital methods. Let's practice talking about technology and hobbies. I use YouTube videos to learn new guitar songs. My gardening app reminds me when to water my plants. I share photos of my cooking on Instagram. Virtual reality gaming is my new favorite hobby. Technology can enhance hobbies, but balance is important. Let's learn about turning hobbies into income. Sometimes people enjoy their hobbies so much that they want to make money from them. Hobbies that can become income sources. Photography. Weddings, portraits, stock photos. Crafts, selling handmade jewelry, clothes, or decorations. Cooking, catering, baking custom cakes, teaching cooking classes. Gardening, selling vegetables, flowers, or plants. Writing, freelance articles, blogs, or books. Music, teaching lessons, performing at events. Art, selling paintings, doing custom artwork. Ways to monetize hobbies. Sell products at local markets or craft fairs. Offer services like lessons or workshops. Create online stores to reach more customers. Participate in competitions with prize money. Write about your hobby for magazines or websites. Important considerations. Starting slowly while keeping your main job. Understanding that hobby businesses require different skills. Maintaining the joy of your hobby even when it becomes work. Learning about taxes, marketing, and customer service. Being realistic about potential income. Phrases for talking about hobby income. I sell my pottery at the weekend farmers market. I teach piano lessons to neighborhood children. My photography hobby has become a small business. I'm thinking about selling my homemade jewelry online. Remember, not every hobby needs to make money. Sometimes keeping hobbies purely for enjoyment is the best choice. As we approach the end of our long episode about hobbies and free time, let's review the most important things we learned today. We learned basic hobby vocabulary like reading, cooking, gardening, painting, and swimming. We talked about different types of hobbies: indoor hobbies for staying inside, outdoor hobbies for enjoying nature, sports for exercise and competition, creative hobbies for making beautiful things, collecting hobbies for gathering interesting items. We practiced talking about how often we do hobbies, using frequency words like always, usually, sometimes, and never. We learned how to express preferences about what we like and don't like. We practiced asking and answering questions about hobbies to get to know other people. We talked about seasonal hobbies and how different times of year offer different activities. We learned about starting new hobbies and what equipment you might need. We discussed the many benefits of having hobbies: physical, mental, social, and personal. We talked about balancing hobbies with work and other responsibilities. We learned about sharing hobbies with others and finding hobby communities. We explored how technology has changed hobbies and created new ones. Finally, we discussed how some hobbies can become sources of income. Most importantly, we learned that hobbies make life more enjoyable and help us grow as people. For your homework this week, I want you to practice hobby vocabulary and think about your own interests. Make a list of 5 hobbies that interest you. Use the vocabulary we learned today to describe each one. Practice asking 3 people about their hobbies this week. Use the questions we learned. What do you like to do in your free time? And how did you get started with that hobby? Try one new hobby activity this week. It can be something simple, like drawing a picture, planting a seed, or learning one song on an instrument. Watch one English video about a hobby that interests you. Try to understand the main ideas and write down new vocabulary words. Think about the benefits your current hobbies give you. How do they help your physical health, mental health, or social connections? Plan how you can make more time for hobbies in your weekly schedule. Even 15 minutes a day can make a difference. Share something about your hobbies with us. Use the hashtag #ArtificialFluencyHobbies to tell us about your favorite free time activities. Next week, we'll learn about health and exercise vocabulary, another important topic for daily life. Thank you so much for spending 1 hour with me learning about hobbies and free time activities. We covered so much useful vocabulary and practical conversation skills today. Remember, hobbies are not just fun activities, they're important for your health, happiness, and personal growth. Everyone deserves time to do things they enjoy. Don't worry if you don't remember every word perfectly. Hobby vocabulary becomes natural when you start using it to talk about activities you actually enjoy. I encourage you to explore new hobbies and continue developing the ones you already love. Life is more interesting when you have activities that bring you joy and help you grow. Keep practicing your English by talking about your hobbies with other people. It's a wonderful way to make connections and improve your conversation skills at the same time. This is Mia from Artificial Fluency Podcast. Thank you for listening to our Hobbies and Free Time episode. Keep enjoying your favorite activities, and I'll see you next time for another exciting English lesson.
Hello, my wonderful English learners. Welcome to a very special episode of Easy English Listening Practice. I'm Mia, your English teacher and friend. M-I-A, Mia. Today is episode 2. Episode 2. But this is not just any episode. This is English listening magic. Magic means something wonderful and special happens. Are you ready for magic? I hope so, because today we will go on a magical journey together. A journey from zero understanding to confident listening. Zero means nothing. Confident means you feel strong and sure. Maybe you are thinking, Mia, what is listening magic? Let me explain. Listening magic happens when you understand English that seemed impossible before. It happens when you suddenly hear words clearly. It happens when stories make sense. That is magic. Today, we will practice listening together for 1 whole hour. 1 hour is 60 minutes. That might seem long, but don't worry. We will take this journey step by step. Step by step means slowly, one thing at a time. First, we will start with very simple words and sentences. Simple means easy to understand. Then, little by little, we will listen to more challenging things. Challenging means a little difficult, but not impossible. By the end of our hour together, you will feel the magic of listening. You will understand that your English listening is better than you thought. You will feel confident and proud. Proud means happy about what you can do. We will listen to many different things today. Simple daily conversations, easy stories about interesting people, clear descriptions of beautiful places, gentle instructions for useful activities. Every story, every conversation, every word is chosen carefully to help you succeed. Succeed means to do well and reach your goals. I want you to relax and enjoy this journey. Relax means don't worry or feel stressed. If you don't understand something, that's perfectly normal. Normal means it happens to everyone who learns English. Remember, listening magic happens when you focus on understanding the main ideas, not every single word. Main ideas are the most important parts of what someone says. Are you comfortable? Are you ready to discover your listening magic? Let's begin this wonderful journey together. Part 1. The magic of simple greetings. Let's start our listening magic with the most basic English words. Greetings. Greetings are words we use when we meet people. Listen carefully to these magical conversations. I will speak very slowly and clearly. After each conversation, I will explain the important words. Conversation 1. Morning Magic. Anna. Good morning, Tom. Good morning, Anna. How are you today? Anna. I'm fine, thank you. How are you? Tom. I'm very well, thanks. Have a good day. Anna. You too. See you later. Did you hear the magic words? Let me repeat them slowly. Good morning. We say this in the early part of the day. How are you? We ask this to know if someone feels well. I'm fine. This means I feel good. Have a good day. We say this to wish someone happiness. See you later. This means we will meet again. Conversation 2. Afternoon Magic. Lisa. Hi, David. How's your afternoon? David. Hi, Lisa. It's going well. And yours? Lisa. Pretty good, thanks. Are you busy? Not really, just taking a break. Lisa. That's nice. Enjoy your break. David. Thank you. Talk to you soon. Mia. More magic words. Hi. A friendly, simple greeting. How's your afternoon? Asking about the middle part of the day. Pretty good. This means quite well, fairly good. Are you busy? Asking if someone has a lot to do. Not really. This means no, not very much. Taking a break. Stopping work to rest. Talk to you soon. We will speak again before long. Practice magic. Now I want you to practice. Say these greetings out loud with me. Good morning. Repeat. How are you? Repeat. How are you? I'm fine. Repeat. Have a good day. Repeat. Can you feel the magic starting? These simple words are the beginning of all English conversation. Now, let's discover the magic of family words. Family words are very important because we talk about our families every day. Story 1. Emma's Magical Family. Emma has a wonderful family. Her mother is kind and gentle. Kind means nice and caring. Her father is funny and smart. Funny means he makes people laugh. Emma has one sister and one brother. Her sister is older than Emma. Older means born before Emma. Her brother is younger. Younger means born after Emma. Emma's grandmother lives near their house. Near means close, not far away. Her grandmother makes delicious cookies. Delicious means they taste very good. Every Sunday, the whole family eats dinner together. Whole family means everyone: mother, father, sister, brother, grandmother, and Emma. They talk and laugh and share stories. Share means give to others. Emma loves her family very much. Love means care about someone with all your heart. Let me repeat the magical family words. Mother. Repeat, woman who gave birth to you. Father. Repeat, man who helped give you life. Sister. Repeat, girl who has the same parents as you. Brother. Repeat, boy who has the same parents as you. Grandmother. Repeat, mother of your mother or father. Family. Repeat, people who love and care for you. Story 2. A Day with Grandfather. Every Saturday, I visit my grandfather. Visit means go to see someone. My grandfather is 70 years old. 70 is a big number. He has lived for many years. My grandfather has white hair and blue eyes. White hair shows he is old and wise. Wise means he knows many things because of his long life. He tells me stories about the past. Past means time before now, long ago. His stories are very interesting. Interesting means they make me want to listen more. We sit in his garden and drink tea together. Garden is a place with flowers and plants outside the house. The tea is warm and sweet. Sweet means it tastes like sugar. My grandfather teaches me many things. Teaches means helps me learn. He shows me how to plant flowers and how to be patient. Patient means waiting calmly without getting upset. I love spending time with my grandfather. Spending time means being together and enjoying each other's company. Did you notice how the stories become longer? This is the magic of listening. You understand more as you practice. Now, let's explore the magic of colors and descriptions. Colors make the world beautiful, and description words help us paint pictures with language. Story 3. Sarah's Rainbow Garden. Sarah has a magical garden behind her house. Behind means in the back of something. This garden is full of beautiful colors. In spring, everything is green and fresh. Green is the color of grass and leaves. Fresh means new and clean, like air after rain. There are red roses near the gate. Red is the color of love and passion. The roses smell wonderful. Smell means what your nose experiences. Yellow sunflowers grow tall in the summer. Yellow is bright like the sun. Tall means high, reaching toward the sky. Summer is the hot time of year. Purple violets hide under the big tree. Purple is a royal color, mixing red and blue. Hide means stay in secret places where you can't easily see them. Orange marigolds bloom everywhere. Orange is a warm, happy color like a sunset. Bloom means flowers open and show their beauty. White daisies dance in the wind. White is pure and clean like fresh snow. Dance means move gracefully and happily. Pink cherry blossoms fall like snow in spring. Pink is a gentle, soft color. Fall means come down from up high. Blue forget-me-nots grow by the water. Blue is calm like the ocean. Water flows in a small stream through the garden. Ground soil feeds all the plants. Brown is the color of earth and tree trunks. Soil is the dirt where plants grow. Feed means give food to help grow. Black butterflies visit the flowers. Black is dark like night. Visit means come to see for a short time. Gray stones make a path through the garden. Gray is the color between black and white. Path is a way to walk from one place to another. Sarah works in her garden every day. She waters the plants and pulls the weeds. Water means give drink to plants. Weeds are plants that you don't want them. Her garden brings joy to everyone who sees it. Joy means great happiness. Let's practice the magical color words together. Red, repeat, like fire, like love. Blue, repeat, like sky, like ocean. Green, repeat, like grass, like leaves. Yellow, repeat, like sun, like bananas. Purple, repeat, like grapes, like flowers. Orange, repeat, like carrots, like sunset. Pink, repeat, like roses, like cotton candy. White, repeat, like snow, like clouds. Black, repeat, like night, like coal. Brown, repeat, like chocolate, like earth. Gray, repeat, like elephants, like rain clouds. Can you see the magic? When you know colors, you can describe the whole world around you. Practice magic. Look around you right now. What colors do you see? Try to say them in English. I see a red book. I see a blue sky. I see green plants. This is listening magic turning into speaking magic. Now our listening magic grows stronger. We're ready for longer stories about daily routines. Daily routine means what someone does every day. Story 4. Michael's Magical Morning. Michael wakes up every morning at 7 o'clock. Wakes up means stops sleeping and opens his eyes. 7 o'clock is early. The sun is just beginning to shine. First, he stretches in bed. Stretches means makes his arms and legs long to feel good. This helps him become alert. Alert means awake and ready. Then, Michael gets out of bed and goes to the bathroom. Goes means walks to a place. In the bathroom, he brushes his teeth and washes his face. Brushes means cleans with a toothbrush. Washes means cleans with water. Next, he takes a shower. Takes a shower means stands under falling water to get clean. The water is warm and feels good on his skin. Skin is what covers your body. After his shower, Michael gets dressed. Gets dressed means puts on clothes. He chooses comfortable clothes for work. Comfortable means feeling good, not tight or strange. Michael goes to the kitchen for breakfast. Kitchen is the room where you cook and eat food. For breakfast, he makes toast and drinks coffee. Toast is bread that becomes brown and crispy in a machine. Coffee is a dark, hot drink that helps people wake up. While eating breakfast, Michael reads the news on his phone. While means at the same time as something else. News tells him what is happening in the world. At 8 o'clock, Michael leaves his house for work. Leaves means goes away from a place. He walks to the bus stop. Bus stop is where buses come to pick up people. The bus arrives at 8:15. Arrives means comes to a place. Michael gets on the bus with other people going to work. Gets on means steps inside the bus. During the bus ride, Michael listens to music or reads a book. During means while something is happening. Bus ride means the time traveling on the bus. He arrives at work at 9 o'clock. His office is on the 5th floor. Floor means level in a tall building. He takes the elevator up. Elevator is a small room that moves up and down in buildings. Michael says good morning to his colleagues. Colleagues are people who work with you. They are friendly and kind. He turns on his computer and checks his email. Turns on means makes a machine start working. Email are messages people send through computers. Michael's workday begins. Day means the time from morning to evening when people are active. This is Michael's morning routine every weekday. Weekday means Monday through Friday when most people work. Notice how this story uses many everyday verbs, action words. Wakes up, gets up, goes, brushes, washes, takes, gets dressed, makes, drinks, reads, leaves, walks, arrives, gets on, listens, turns on, checks. These verbs are magical because they describe almost everything we do every day. Story 5. Linda's Evening Magic. After work, Linda has a peaceful evening routine. Peaceful means calm and quiet. Evening is the time when the sun goes down. Linda arrives home at 6 o'clock. Home is where you live, where you feel safe and comfortable. She opens the door with her key. Key is a small metal thing that opens locks. First, Linda changes her clothes. Changes means takes off work clothes and puts on comfortable clothes. She puts on soft pants and a cozy sweater. Soft means pleasant to touch. Cozy means warm and comfortable. Then, Linda goes to the kitchen to cook dinner. Cook means prepare food using heat. Tonight, she makes pasta with vegetables. Tonight means this evening. Pasta is a food from Italy made from flour and water. While the pasta cooks, Linda waters her plants. Plants are green things that grow in pots around her apartment. Apartment is a home inside a larger building. Linda sets the table for dinner. Sets the table means plates, forks, knives, and cups in their places. She lights a candle to make the room beautiful. Lights means makes fire or flame. Candle gives soft, warm light. After dinner, Linda washes the dishes. Dishes are plates, bowls, cups, and silverware used for eating. She puts everything away in its proper place. Puts away means returns things to where they belong. Linda relaxes on her sofa and watches television. Relaxes means rest and feels calm. Sofa is a big, soft chair for sitting. Television shows programs and movies. Sometimes she calls her sister or her mother. Calls means talks to someone using a telephone. They talk about their day and share news about family. At 10 o'clock, Linda gets ready for bed. Gets ready means prepare. She brushes her teeth again and puts on pajamas. Pajamas are special clothes for sleeping. Linda reads a book in bed for 30 minutes. Reads means looks at words and understands their meaning. Books tell stories or give information. Linda turns off the lights and goes to sleep. Turns off means electricity. Goes to sleep means closes eyes and rests until morning. Linda sleeps for 8 hours every night. 8 hours is enough time for her body and mind to rest and become strong again. Tomorrow, Linda will wake up and begin her routine again. Tomorrow means the next day. Can you see how the evening routine is different from the morning routine? Evening activities are usually slower and more relaxing. Morning activities help us become awake and ready for the day.
Now, let's explore the magic of friendship through stories. Friendship is when people care about each other and enjoy spending time together. Story 6. Best Friends Forever. Emma and Sarah have been best friends since childhood. Childhood means the time when they were children. Best friends are the most special friends of all. They met in elementary school when they were 7 years old. Elementary school is where young children go to learn. Met means came together for the first time. Emma was new to the school and felt nervous. New means recently arrived. Nervous means worried and a little scared. She didn't know anyone in her class. Sarah saw Emma sitting alone at lunch. Alone means by herself, with no other people. Lunch is the meal in the middle of the day at school. "Hi," said Sarah with a big smile. "Would you like to sit with me and my friends?" Smile means happy expression on your face. Would you like means do you want to? Emma felt happy and grateful. Grateful means thankful when someone is kind to you. She said yes and joined Sarah's table. From that day, Emma and Sarah became inseparable. Inseparable means always together, never apart. They played together every day after school. Played means had fun with games and activities.
after school means when classes finished for the day. They shared their toys and books. Shared means let other people use your things. Toys are things children play with. They told each other secrets. Secrets are special information that only best friends know. When one friend felt sad, the other friend helped her feel better. Sad means unhappy. Helped means did things to make the situation good. If Emma had a problem with homework, Sarah explained the difficult parts. Problem means something hard to solve. Homework is schoolwork done at home. Explained means made something clear and easy to understand. If Sarah felt sick, Emma brought her soup and stayed with her. Sick means not feeling well in your body. Brought means carried something to someone. Soup is warm, liquid food that helps sick people feel better. They celebrated birthdays together. Celebrated means had parties and felt happy about special days. Birthdays happen once every year on the day you were born. They went on family vacations together sometimes. Vacations are special trips when families travel to fun places and rest from work and school. When they got older, they went to the same high school. High school is where teenagers go to learn after elementary school. Teenagers are people between 13 and 19 years old. In high school, they joined the same clubs. Clubs are groups of students who share the same interests. They both loved art, so they joined the art club. They helped each other with boyfriend problems. Boyfriend is a boy that a girl likes in a romantic way. Problems are difficulties that need solutions. They studied together for important tests. Studied means learned information for school. Tests check how much students know about subjects. Now, Emma and Sarah are adults. Adults are people who are 18 years old or older. They both have jobs and live in different cities. Cities are large places where many people live and work. But they still talk every week on the phone. Phone calls let people talk when they are far away from each other. They visit each other during holidays. Holidays are special days when people don't work. Visit means go to see someone. They remember all their shared memories. Memories are things that happened in the past that you still think about. Shared memories are experiences that friends had together. Emma and Sarah know their friendship will last forever. Forever means for all time, never ending. True friendship is one of life's greatest treasures. True means real and honest. Treasures are things that are very valuable and special. This story shows us the magic of friendship. Vocabulary: friend, best friend, friendship. Share, help, care, support. Together, visit, talk, play. Happy, sad, grateful, kind. Memories, secrets, trust. These words help us talk about the important people in our lives. Let's discover the magic of seasons and weather. Seasons are the 4 different times during the year. Weather is what happens outside: sunny, rainy, hot, cold. Story 7. The 4 Magical Seasons. Spring is the season of new beginnings. New beginnings mean when things start fresh and young. Spring comes after winter, when everything was cold and sleeping. In spring, flowers begin to bloom. Bloom means open and show their beautiful colors. The air becomes warm but not hot. Air is what we breathe. Trees grow new green leaves. Leaves are the flat, green parts of trees. Baby animals are born: little birds, rabbits, and deer. Born means brought into life. People feel happy because winter is finished. They open their windows to let fresh air inside. Windows are clear barriers that let light into houses. Rain falls often in spring. Rain is water that comes from clouds in the sky. Rain helps plants grow big and healthy. Healthy means strong and growing well. People plant gardens in spring. Plant means put seeds or small plants in the ground. Gardens are places where flowers and vegetables grow. Summer is the season of warmth and fun. Warmth means comfortable heat. Summer comes after spring and is the hottest time of year. In summer, the sun shines bright and long. Shines means gives light. The days are long and the nights are short. Days are times when the sun is up. Nights are times when the sun is down. People swim in lakes, rivers, and pools. Swim means move through water. Lakes are big areas of water surrounded by land. Rivers are moving water. Pools are human-made places for swimming. Families go on vacations to the beach or mountains. Beach is where the land meets the ocean. Mountains are very tall hills covered with trees or snow. Children are free from school and play outside all day. Free means not required to be somewhere. Outside means not inside buildings. People eat ice cream and cold drinks. Ice cream is sweet, frozen food. Cold drinks help people feel comfortable when the weather is hot. Fall, also called autumn, is the season of change. Change means becoming different. Fall comes after summer and before winter. In fall, leaves change colors, from green to yellow, orange, red, and brown. They fall from trees and cover the ground. Cover means spread over the surface of something. The weather becomes cooler. Cooler means less warm than summer. People wear sweaters and jackets. Sweaters are warm clothes made from wool or cotton. Jackets are clothes that cover your arms and body. Farmers harvest their crops. Farmers are people who grow food. Harvest means collect ripe vegetables and fruits. Crops are plants grown for food. Animals prepare for winter by gathering food. Prepare means get ready. Gathering means collecting and saving. People celebrate holidays like Halloween and Thanksgiving. Halloween is when children wear costumes and get candy. Thanksgiving is when families eat together and feel grateful. Winter is the season of cold and rest. Cold means very low temperature. Rest means sleep and be quiet. In winter, snow falls in many places. Snow is frozen water that looks like white cotton. It covers everything in a beautiful white blanket. Trees have no leaves, only bare branches. Bare means nothing covering them. Branches are the arms of trees. Some animals sleep all winter long. This special sleep is called hibernation. Hibernation helps animals survive when food is hard to find. Survive means stay alive. People wear heavy coats, hats, and gloves. Heavy means thick and warm. Coats cover your whole body. Hats cover your head. Gloves cover your hands. Families spend more time inside their warm homes. They read books, play games, and drink hot chocolate. Hot chocolate is a warm, sweet drink. Children build snowmen and go sledding. Snowmen are people made from snow. Sledding means riding down hills on snow using special toys. People celebrate Christmas and New Year. Christmas is a holiday about love and giving gifts. New Year celebrates the beginning of a new year. Each season has its own special magic. Magic makes each time of year beautiful and interesting in different ways. Weather and season words are magical because they help us describe the world around us. Spring, summer, fall or autumn, winter, sunny, rainy, snowy, windy, cloudy, hot, warm, cool, flowers, leaves, trees, snow, bright, beautiful, colorful, peaceful. Now we're ready for the most powerful listening magic. Longer, more complex stories. These stories will challenge your listening skills and help you grow. Story 8, Maria's Dream of Becoming a Teacher. Maria always dreamed of becoming a teacher. Dreamed means wanted something very much in her heart. Teacher is someone who helps other people learn new things. When Maria was a little girl, she played school with her dolls. Dolls are toy people that children play with. She pretended to be the teacher and taught her dolls mathematics and reading. Maria's own teachers noticed her special interest in learning. Noticed means saw and paid attention to. Special interest means caring very much about something. Maria has a natural gift for explaining things, said her third-grade teacher. Natural gift means a special ability you're born with. Third grade is when children are about 8 years old. Explaining things means making difficult ideas easy to understand. In high school, Maria volunteered to help younger students with their homework. Volunteered means offered to work without payment. Younger students are children in lower grades. She discovered that she loved watching students understand new concepts. Discovered means found out something new. Concepts are ideas or principles. I want to make learning exciting and fun, Maria told her parents. Exciting means interesting and energetic. Fun means enjoyable and pleasant. Her parents supported her dream. Supported means helped and encouraged. You will make a wonderful teacher, they said. Wonderful means very good and special. Maria studied hard in high school to get good grades. Studied hard means spent lots of time learning. Grades are marks that show how well students do in school. She took extra classes in mathematics and science. Extra means more than required. Mathematics is the study of numbers. Science is the study of how the world works. Maria also joined the drama club to improve her speaking skills. Drama club is a group that performs plays. Speaking skills means the ability to talk clearly and confidently. After graduating from high school, Maria went to the university. Graduating means finishing school successfully. University is where adults go to study advanced subjects. At university, Maria studied education and child psychology. Education is the field of teaching and learning. Child psychology is understanding how children think and feel. She learned about different teaching methods. Methods are ways of doing things. Different teaching methods help different types of students learn better. Maria practiced teaching in real classrooms as a student teacher. Practiced means did something many times to get better. Student teacher is someone learning to become a teacher. She worked with students of all ages, from kindergarten to high school. Kindergarten is school for very young children, about 5 years old. Maria discovered that she especially loved teaching middle school students. Middle school is for children between elementary school and high school, usually ages 11 to 14. Middle school students are full of energy and curiosity, Maria observed. Energy means being active and lively. Curiosity means wanting to learn about new things. Observed means noticed and thought about. These students asked many questions and wanted to understand everything. Questions are things people ask when they want to know something. Maria learned to make her lessons interactive and engaging. Interactive means students participate, not just listen. Engaging means interesting and holding attention. She used games, experiments, and real-life examples in her teaching. Games are fun activities. Experiments are tests to see what happens. Real-life examples are things from actual daily experience. After 4 years of university, Maria graduated with honors. Graduated with honors means finished with excellent grades. She applied for teaching jobs at several schools. Applied means asked officially for a job position. Maria was nervous during her job interviews. Interviews are meetings where employers ask questions to decide if they want to hire someone. Hire means give someone a job. She prepared carefully by practicing her teaching demonstrations. Prepared means got ready. Demonstrations are examples of how she would teach a real lesson. Finally, Roosevelt Middle School offered Maria a position teaching 7th grade science. Offered means gave her the opportunity. Position, job. 7th grade, students are usually 12 or 13 years old. Maria was overjoyed. Overjoyed means extremely happy, more happy than just regular happiness. On her first day of teaching, Maria felt nervous but excited. She had dreamed of this moment for so many years. She introduced herself to her students with confidence and enthusiasm. Introduced herself means told them her name and about herself. Confidence means believing in your abilities. Enthusiasm means excitement and positive energy. "Welcome to our science adventure," Maria said with a big smile. Adventure means an exciting journey of discovery. The students immediately liked their new teacher. Immediately means right away, without waiting. Maria made science come alive through hands-on experiments and exciting demonstrations. Come alive means become interesting and exciting. Hands-on means touching and doing things yourself. She encouraged every student to ask questions and explore their curiosity. Encouraged means supported and motivated. Explore means investigate and discover. Some students who had never liked science before began to enjoy Maria's classes. Began means started. "Mrs. Maria makes everything so clear and fun," said one student. Clear means easy to understand. Maria felt proud and fulfilled. Fulfilled means satisfied and happy with your accomplishments. Accomplishments are things you succeed in doing. She had achieved her childhood dream through hard work and determination. Achieved means successfully reach a goal. Determination means not giving up when things are difficult. Every day, Maria continued to learn and grow as a teacher. She attended workshops and took additional courses. Workshops are short classes for professional development. Additional means extra. Maria realized that teaching was not just her job, it was her calling. Calling means the work you're meant to do, your life purpose. She loved inspiring young minds and helping students discover their own potential. Years later, many of Maria's former students became scientists, engineers, and teachers themselves. Former students means people who used to be her students. They often wrote to thank Maria for sparking their love of learning. Sparking means starting or causing. Love of learning means enjoying the process of gaining new knowledge. Maria's dream had come true, and she had helped many other dreams come true as well. Come true means become reality. For our final story, let's experience the magic of problem solving. Problem solving means finding solutions when difficult things happen. Story 9. The Community Garden Project. The residents of Maple Street had a big problem. Residents are people who live in a particular place. Maple Street is the name of their neighborhood street. In the middle of their neighborhood was an empty lot filled with trash and weeds. Empty lot means a piece of land with no building on it. Trash is garbage and unwanted things. Weeds are plants that grow where people don't want them. The lot was ugly and made the whole neighborhood look bad. Ugly means not beautiful or pleasant to look at. Neighborhood is the area where people live near each other. Children couldn't play there safely because of broken glass and metal pieces. Safely means without danger of getting hurt. Broken glass are pieces of glass that can cut people. Mrs. Chen, an elderly resident, decided something needed to be done. Elderly means older, usually over 65 years old. Decided means made a choice after thinking. She called a neighborhood meeting to discuss the problem. Meeting is when people come together to talk about important topics. Discuss means talk about ideas and opinions. 20 families came to the meeting in the community center. Community center is a building where neighbors can meet for activities and events. We need to transform this eyesore into something beautiful and useful, Mrs. Chen said. Transform means change completely. Eyesore means something ugly to look at. Useful means helpful and serving a purpose. Young Mr. Rodriguez raised his hand. Raised his hand means lifted it up to show he wanted to speak. What if we created a community garden, he suggested. Suggested means proposed an idea. Community garden is a place where neighbors grow plants together. The idea excited everyone in the room. Excited made people feel eager and interested. Mrs. Johnson, a retired teacher, spoke next. Retired means no longer working because of age. A garden would bring our community together and teach children about nature, she said. Bring together means help people become closer and work as a team. Nature is plants, animals, and the natural world. Everyone agreed it was a wonderful idea. Agreed means had the same opinion. Wonderful means very good and exciting. But there were many challenges to solve. Challenges are difficult problems that need solutions. First, they needed permission from the city to use the land. Permission means official approval to do something. City is the local government. Land is the area of ground. Mr. Kim volunteered to contact the city officials. Volunteered means offered to help without being asked. Contact means communicate with. Officials are people who work for the government. Second, they needed money to buy seeds, tools, and supplies. Seeds are tiny things that grow into plants. Tools are equipment used for working. Supplies are materials needed for a project. The teenagers in the neighborhood organized a fundraising car wash. Teenagers are young people between 13 and 19. Organized means planned and arranged. Fundraising means collecting money for a good cause. Car wash is cleaning cars for money. Third, they needed to learn about gardening. Gardening is the activity of growing plants. Mrs. Martinez, who had gardening experience, offered to teach workshops. Experience means knowledge gained from doing something. Offered means said she would be willing to help. Workshops are classes where people learn practical skills. Fourth, they needed to clean up all the trash and prepare the soil. Prepare means get ready. Soil is the dirt where plants grow. The whole community worked together on cleanup day. Worked together means cooperated and helped each other. Families brought rakes, shovels, and garbage bags. Brought means carried with them. Rakes are tools for gathering leaves and debris. Shovels are tools for digging. Garbage bags are large plastic bags for collecting trash. Even small children helped by picking up small pieces of litter. Litter is small pieces of trash scattered around. Picking up means collecting from the ground. After 6 hours of hard work, the lot was completely clean. 6 hours is a long time, from morning until afternoon. Completely means totally, with nothing left undone. The next challenge was designing the garden layout. Designing means planning how something will look. Layout means the arrangement of different parts. They decided to create different sections for different purposes. Sections are separate areas within a larger space. Purposes are the reasons for doing something. One section would be for vegetables that families could take home. Vegetables are plants people eat, like carrots and tomatoes. Take home means bring to your house. Another section would be for flowers to make the neighborhood beautiful. Flowers are the colorful, pretty parts of plants. A third section would be for herbs that people use in cooking. Herbs are plants with strong flavors used to make food taste better. Cooking is preparing food to eat. They also planned a small area with benches where people could sit and relax. Benches are long seats for multiple people. Relax means rest and feel peaceful. The city approved their plan and gave them a 3-year permit. Approved means said yes to their request. Plan is their organized ideas for the project. Permit is official permission to use the land for a specific time. Local businesses donated money and materials. Local businesses are stores and companies in the neighborhood. Donated means gave for free to help the project. Materials are supplies needed for building and planting. The hardware store donated tools and lumber for building raised beds. Hardware store sells tools and supplies for building and fixing things. Lumber is wood cut into boards. Raised beds are boxes filled with soil for planting. The garden center donated plants and fertilizer. Garden center is a store that sells plants and gardening supplies. Fertilizer is special food that helps plants grow bigger and healthier. Construction began in early spring when the weather was good for planting. Construction means building and creating. Early spring is the beginning of the warm season. Weather is the conditions outside: sunny, rainy, hot, cold. Volunteers worked every weekend for 2 months. Volunteers are people who help without payment. Weekend means Saturday and Sunday. 2 months is 8 weeks. They built raised beds, installed a water system, and planted the first seeds. Built means constructed or made. Installed means put in place and made ready to use. Water system brings water to the plants. Planted means put seeds or small plants in the soil. Mr. Rodriguez taught the children how to plant seeds properly. Properly means in the correct way. First, you make a small hole in the soil, he explained. Then you place the seed gently inside and cover it with more soil. Hole is a small opening in the ground. Place means put something in a position. Gently means carefully and softly. Cover means put something over the top. The children were fascinated to learn that tiny seeds would become big plants. Fascinated means very interested and excited to learn. Tiny means very small. Mrs. Chen organized a schedule for watering and maintenance. Schedule is a plan showing when different people will do different jobs. Watering means giving water to plants. Maintenance means taking care of and keeping in good condition. Each family took responsibility for certain days. Responsibility means duty to take care of something. Certain days means specific days assigned to them. As spring turned into summer, the garden began to flourish. Turned into means changed from one season to another. Flourish means grow very well and be healthy. The vegetables grew bigger every week. Grew means increased in size. Tomatoes turned from green to red. Turned from green to red means changed color as they became ripe and ready to eat. Lettuce and spinach were ready to harvest after just 1 month. Lettuce and spinach are green vegetables that people eat in salads. Ready to harvest means fully grown and good to eat. The flower section bloomed with bright colors: yellow marigolds, red roses, and purple petunias. Bloomed means opened and showed beautiful flowers. Bright colors are vivid and eye-catching. Marigolds, roses, and petunias are different types of flowers. The herb section filled with the wonderful smells of basil, mint, and rosemary. Filled with means became full of. Wonderful smells are pleasant odors. Basil, mint, and rosemary are herbs used in cooking. But the best part was how the garden brought people together. Best part means the most wonderful aspect. Neighbors who had never spoken before became friends while working side by side. Side by side means next to each other. Became friends means developed relationships of caring and trust. Children from different families played together while their parents gardened. Different families means various households in the neighborhood. Elderly residents shared gardening wisdom with younger families. Shared means gave knowledge to others. Wisdom is knowledge gained from experience. People from different cultural backgrounds shared traditional recipes using the herbs and vegetables. Cultural backgrounds means the countries and traditions people come from. Traditional recipes are ways of cooking that families have used for many years. Mrs. Kim taught everyone how to make Korean kimchi using the cabbage from the garden. Kimchi is a spicy Korean food made from vegetables. Mr. Rodriguez showed people how to make salsa with fresh tomatoes and peppers. Salsa is a Mexican sauce. Fresh means recently picked and not stored for a long time. Peppers are spicy vegetables. The garden also attracted beneficial insects and birds. Attracted means drew to the area. Beneficial means helpful and good. Insects are small creatures like bees and butterflies. Birds are animals that fly and sing. Bees came to pollinate the flowers, which helped the vegetables grow better. Pollinate means carry pollen from flower to flower to help plants reproduce. Reproduce means create new plants. By the end of summer, the community garden had exceeded everyone's expectations. End of summer means when the hot season finished. Exceeded expectations means turned out better than people hoped. Families harvested more vegetables than they could eat. Harvested means collected ripe food from plants. More than they could eat means too much for their own families. They organized a harvest festival to share the abundance with the whole neighborhood. Harvest festival is a celebration of the food grown in the garden. Abundance means having plenty of something good. People brought dishes made from garden ingredients to share with everyone. Dishes are prepared foods. Ingredients are the items used to make food. The festival included games for children, music, and storytelling. Included means contained as part of the event. Games are fun activities. Music is sounds that are pleasant to hear. Storytelling is sharing interesting stories out loud. As autumn arrived and the growing season ended, the community reflected on their success. Autumn is the season when leaves change color and fall from trees. Growing season is the time when plants can grow well. Reflected means thought carefully about what happened. Success means achieving good results. The ugly, empty lot had been transformed into a beautiful, productive space. Productive means creating useful things. More importantly, the neighborhood had been transformed too. More importantly means even more significant. People knew each other better and worked together more easily. Knew each other better means had stronger relationships and understanding. Children had learned valuable lessons about nature, responsibility, and cooperation. Valuable lessons are important things that help people in life. Cooperation means working together toward shared goals. The community garden project had solved the original problem of the ugly lot. Original problem means the first difficulty they wanted to fix. But it had created something much more valuable, a stronger, more connected community. More valuable means worth even more. Connected community means neighbors who care about and help each other. The next spring, they planned to expand the garden and start a composting program. Expand means make bigger. Composting is recycling food waste into rich soil for plants. Mrs. Chen smiled as she watched children playing safely in the space that had once been dangerous and ugly. Smiled means showed happiness on her face. Safely means without risk of harm. Once been means was in the past. The magic of working together had transformed not just a piece of land, but an entire community. Magic means something wonderful and seemingly impossible. Entire community means every person in the neighborhood. This wonderful story shows us that when people work together, they can solve any problem and create beautiful things. Congratulations, my wonderful students! You have just completed 1 hour of English listening practice. 1 hour is 60 minutes. That's a very long time to focus and listen in English. Do you feel the magic? I hope you do, because something magical has happened during our time together. When we started, we listened to very simple greetings. Good morning. How are you? These seemed easy, maybe too easy. Then we moved to family words and colors. You learned about mothers, fathers, grandmothers, and all the beautiful colors in Sarah's garden. Next, we enjoyed longer stories about daily routines and friendships. You followed Michael through his entire morning and evening. You heard about Emma and Sarah's lifelong friendship. We explored the 4 seasons and weather. You experienced spring flowers, summer swimming, autumn leaves, and winter snow. Then came our most challenging stories, Maria's dream of becoming a teacher and the community garden project. These stories had many characters, complex problems, and detailed solutions. But here's the magic. You understood all of these stories. Even when some words were new, you followed the main ideas. Main ideas are the most important parts of what people say. This shows that your English listening ability is much stronger than you might think. Think means believe or have in your mind. Remember at the beginning when I said listening magic happens when you understand English that seemed impossible before? That's exactly what happened today. You started with simple words and ended with complex stories about dreams, goals, community cooperation, and problem solving. Cooperation means working together. Every time you understood a new word from context, that was magic. Context means the other words around a new word that help you guess its meaning. Every time you followed a conversation between multiple people, that was magic. Every time you understood the emotions and feelings in a story, that was magic. Every time you connected new information to things you already knew, that was magic. Your magic powers are growing. Now you have proven to yourself that you can understand English for a full hour. This is a huge accomplishment. Accomplishment means something difficult that you succeeded in doing. But the magic doesn't stop here. The magic continues every time you listen to English. When you watch English movies or videos, when you listen to English songs, when you hear English conversations around you, when you practice with English podcasts like this one. Each time you listen, your magic powers grow stronger. Powers are abilities and skills. Remember these magical listening tips. Focus on main ideas, not every single word. Use context to guess new word meanings. Don't worry if you miss some details. Keep listening. Relax and enjoy the stories. Practice regularly to build your listening muscles. Your magical future. I'm so proud of you for completing this magical listening journey with me. Proud means feeling happy about someone's success. You now know that you have the power to understand English stories, conversations, and information. This power will help you in many ways. You'll feel more confident when people speak English to you. You'll enjoy English movies and shows more. You'll understand English classes and meetings better. You'll be ready for more advanced English learning. Keep practicing your listening magic every day. Even 15 minutes of daily practice will make your powers stronger and stronger. Remember these magical listening tips. Focus on main ideas, not every single word. Use context to guess new word meanings. Don't worry if you miss some details. Keep listening. Relax and enjoy the stories. Practice regularly to build your listening muscles. Your magical future. I'm so proud of you for completing this magical listening journey with me. Proud means feeling happy about someone's success. You now know that you have the power to understand English stories, conversations, and information. This power will help you in many ways. You'll feel more confident when people speak English to you. You'll enjoy English movies and shows more. You'll understand English classes and meetings better. You'll be ready for more advanced English learning. Keep practicing your listening magic every day. Even 15 minutes of daily practice will make your powers stronger and stronger. Thank you for sharing this magical hour with me. Thank you means I'm grateful for your time and attention. Remember, you are a magical English listener. The magic is inside you, and it grows every time you practice. Keep listening, keep learning, and keep believing in your English magic. This is Mia, your English teacher and friend, sending you magical wishes for your continued English success. Until next time, goodbye and good luck with your English adventures.